Welcome to the Grid Girls debut episode. We are three sisters, two of us longtime Formula One fans, and one of us who we recently converted, who we're also trying to convert into a Ferrari fan. In this podcast, we're going to be talking about everything we love about Formula One, the drama, the drivers, the teams, and the epic highs and lows of high school football. It's lights out and away we go. Let's start with some introductions. How about we start with the one who's been the fan the longest?
So, my name is Eve, and I started liking Formula One with Drive to Survive. And I know Drive to Survive fans get a lot of flack, but I feel like that's where the majority of newer fans came from. And let's see. I think what interested me was definitely the drama of all the drivers, and then just like the sheer determination each and every one of them had to be the champion. And like their dream is never, like they're never going to give up on their dream, even if they're in Williams.
And not just because they're hot.
Let me rephrase that.
That helps too. I think my first crush was Daniel Ricciardo, and then I switched to Lewis, and then I've been crushing on Lewis ever since.
But let's get into that later. How about we go to the youngest sister?
I'm Tali. My interest actually started... Hi, I'm Tali. My interest actually started with babysitting because I would babysit my middle sister's youngest baby. Yes, her youngest baby, and she would be watching Formula One. And I set my eyes, I think it was George Russell. It's like one of the newer seasons.
Oh, he's beautiful.
Okay, anyway. I set my eyes on George Russell, and I was like that Kamala Harris meme of her. You know what I'm talking about?
With the mouth.
Yeah. That was me. And from then on, I started watching Formula One, and I just got interested in all of, I guess, the politics about Formula One. And yeah, I even started playing the PS5 game.
That's Formula One. I want to try it out. Okay, now getting back to the oldest sister. My name is Gisela. I go by His. And I am what some people might call a Netflix fan. Although it wasn't Drive to Survive that got me interested, it was actually the Formula One movie. So I'm the one that's newly into the sport. And at first I was determined not to watch it and to hate the movie because of Brad Pitt. And I just didn't want to support someone who abused his family. But my husband started watching it, and then it became one of his favorites that he started replaying over and over. So I started watching it. And then I realized that there was more to the sport than just driving fast by watching that movie, and realized that there was some strategy involved. And I remember being confused during some parts of the movie, and then having to call my sister to explain what Brad Pitt's strategy was in that movie, why he was doing what he was doing. And then that's really what sparked my interest. And she told me, if you want to learn more, start watching Drive to Survive. And now I am up to season 5. So getting there. Well, how about we get into who our favorite driver is?
So my favorite driver, it's a little hard. I don't really have a favorite driver anymore. But when I first started watching Formula One, it was George Russell. Because he's hilarious. He's still funny. I love him. And his little antics with Max Verstappen.
He's like unintentionally funny.
Yes, he is.
And he's so memeable. I love that.
And then I discovered Lando Norris. And from then on, I was pretty much a Lando Norris fan for a while. But
some questionable things came up that
some questions. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I...
So you're on the search for a favorite driver?
I am on the search for a favorite driver. I do like that Checo is back, because I did really like Checo. But I also am in support. Usually I always support the Mexicans.
Yes, exactly. I was automatically a fan because he was Mexican.
Yes.
Mi gente latino.
Exactly. So that's why, right? I would say probably it might be Checo. But we'll see how the season is. Yeah.
Oh, something we forgot about our introductions is that we're Mexican, so you might hear a little bit of Spanglish in this podcast.
See.
Yeah. Some J-Lo Spanish.
Oh, God.
Some no sabo. No, I'm just kidding. Were you done?
I'm just thinking of I always, oh my God, J-Lo, when she's like out of the gym and she's like, I just remember that girl on the block.
Her orange drink and her whatever sandwich. Or...
She donated so much money to Palestine.
Okay, I take it back.
But was it performative?
I don't think it was
Whatever, bro.
performative because she didn't like announce it or anything.
Oh.
It just randomly started popping up. So I guess we need to fact check that to make sure. But she's married to Ben Affleck. She's dating Ben Affleck again.
No way.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And he is a big Palestine supporter. And so is all his family. So I can see why maybe he like...
Okay. Weren't they
influenced
recently dating a couple years ago and then they broke up and now they're back together again?
No, didn't they get married a second time?
Yeah, they got married a second time.
And then
No. They were never married. They were engaged.
Oh.
Remember?
But they were recently together, no? And then they broke up and now they're back together again?
They were married. They broke up. And they're back together again. Yeah.
So engaged the first time, married the second time, dating a third time.
Okay.
He can't get enough of that Jenny from the block.
Cannot.
He can't get off of Jenny from the block.
All right. I guess I'll go next. So I am still also on the hunt for a favorite driver because I am not fully caught up on Drive to Survive, and I guess we'll see how this season goes. But so far, I think if I had to pick, there's two that stand out to me. One is Carlos Sainz, because
It's tasty.
he's tasty. Yes, that accent, man. He can colonize me. Just kidding. And then the second one would be Pierre Gasly, because he seems like a good person. Like, I was just watching that season where Yuki was being like a spoiled brat, and they had to send him basically to like military boot camps, where not military boot camp, but they sent him to Italy to like work out every day to give him some discipline because he was being like a bratty teenager basically, and like being rude to the people on the mic. And then they're like,
Yuki?
he needs Yuki.
Yeah, Yuki has he's been known to have
a hothead.
Yes, he's a hothead
and undisciplined. And so they sent him basically to get trained every day, hoping that like it would help make him more of a disciplined driver and like less abusive, I guess, on the mic. And because he'd be like, shut up, or like, and curse and everything like that, like if they try to coach him during the race. And
I think it finally worked 10 years later.
Well, so, and then they were showing all these scenes of like Pierre Gasly like really mentoring him, and you can tell like whenever like the Netflix people were there videotaping and someone in an authority figure was telling him something, it was all like, yeah, like that was his attitude. But then when Pierre Gasly was saying, you just gotta lock in, like, you know, like coaching him too, like that was the one person he would hear it from. Like you can tell, like he didn't have an attitude about it. He like actually took it to heart when Pierre Gasly was mentoring him. And that was right before he left to Alpine. And so I think for that reason, like to me, he just seems like a good guy. Like someone you want to race with. Like in all these other teams, there's people competing against each other, but he's over there like actively trying to mentor his teammate. So that's why right now he's like up there for me as one of my favorite drivers.
Honestly, I did not even get that far in Drive to Survive.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
Need to talk. Oh wait, did you already talk about your favorite driver?
So my favorite driver, I think when I first started Drive to Survive, it was Daniel Ricciardo, and I think that was everyone's favorite driver when they first started watching it.
He's funny.
Yeah, he's really funny, and he seemed really sweet, and I felt so bad after he left to Renault, and then everything just started going downhill, and then I felt even worse when he went to McLaren, and I was so upset with just watching the life drain out of him.
Aww.
Then after that, I think maybe I switched to Max. Once I started learning more about like Max and his background, I switched to him. And then I laid my I mean, I'd always seen Hamilton, but one day something just clicked and I'm like, that's the one. He's so handsome. He's a champion. And I like all his activism, so right now, Lewis Hamilton.
And he's such a good dresser.
Yeah, he dresses really well. Yeah.
Like, you see some of them, like, showing up in their team polos to the race days.
Oh my God, Max's skinny jeans. I heard he got rid of his skinny jeans. He's gonna lose his power. He's gonna lose his skinny jean power. Oh, no. Like Samson.
Always just wore skinny jeans, his polo, and a hat.
Like the team polo.
Yeah. That was it.
Like his uniform. But then you see Lewis Hamilton coming in with his like colorful like shirt and shorts combo. That was cool. Yeah. He's got style.
He does.
And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, who are you picking to be your Formula One Valentine? And it could be anyone, not just a driver. It could be a team principal.
Ooh.
That's hard.
That is hard because...
Can I pick more than one?
Sure. But tell us why.
Okay. Let's see. One, Lewis, obviously, for obvious reasons. He's the most handsome. And the champion.
In your heart.
In my heart. In my heart, he's an 8-time world champion. So Lewis, and then I really like Toto because he's also very handsome, and he
would plan your date.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to do anything. I would feel safe with Toto. I could like shut my brain off with Toto.
Ooh, I don't know, because I also want someone to do all the work for me for Valentine's Day. I don't want to have to think about. I just want to get ready, look cute. Who would do that?
I don't know. I feel like
Lewis Hamilton would do that.
If he wouldn't, he would have his assistants do it.
That's true.
That's what I was going to say. I'm like, I feel like all those drivers and whatever, like, they probably have everything done for them.
But not all of them would say, okay, I want something specially planned for so-and-so. Mm-hmm. Do it for me. Like, have their assistant do it for them.
You know who I would...
I don't think.
I would do... I think I would try to... I would... My boo would probably be Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll?
Well,
because he's
rich.
He's very wealthy.
He's a daddy's boy.
And he's very thoughtful.
Like, yes, he's very thoughtful during the Christmas gifts.
Yes, if you look at the YouTube channel, like Christmas Exchange, he's very thoughtful with his gifts.
Like what? Give it an example.
So, like, they all like to play paddle.
What is paddle?
It's kind of like tennis, something like that.
Okay.
And he gave like some drivers like their own like custom made paddles, and then I think one other driver was learning how to cook or something. I don't know if this was him or not, and he got him like a apron or some shit like that. He like knows what their interests are, and then he gives them a gifts based on
Sebastian Vettel is also a big activist, and he gifted him one time like a donation toward this organization that
Lance Stroll gifted.
Lance Stroll gifted Sebastian Vettel like a gift certificate or like some certificate saying that Lance Stroll donated to that organization.
Wow. Okay, I take it back. I just thought he was like a rich daddy's boy.
I mean, he is.
Yes, he is.
But he's also very thoughtful, and I think that he's kind of just over it at this point. Or maybe he just acts that way because everyone hates him.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, everyone hates me. Why do I even bother?
So yes, I think that's who'd be my boo.
Okay, I want to come back to this because speaking of rich daddy's boys, I want to talk about Nikita Mazepin. But first, I want to talk about who my Formula One Valentine would be. Let me see. Obviously, I think I would have to go with Carlos Sainz.
Why?
Because he's good looking.
They're all good looking.
But he knows how to cook. He has his own. He has his own like burger restaurant.
And I just love how like
chain.
He talks about like all the cars the other drivers are driving, and he's like, "I'm driving a Golf."
Carlos Sainz has a burger chain,
or something like that. He has like some burger chain in Spain.
Oh, I think Lewis has a vegan restaurant too.
A vegan restaurant?
I think
so.
Are
you guys trying to convert me to crush on Lewis Hamilton?
Well, he made his dog vegan.
He made his dog vegan?
Yeah. Oh, his R.I.P.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Rocco.
What a cute dog, though.
Very cute.
Kind of want an English bulldog. If they weren't so inbred.
Girl.
Okay, but kind of off topic, but speaking of rich daddy's boys. So I was watching the season where Nikita Mazepin joined the Haas team. And is it Haas or Has?
Haas? Is it German?
Has? I don't know. Anyway, So he was doing like really poorly, and then he was just kept making excuses for himself. And he reminded me a little bit of like Lance Stroll, like he's on the team because his dad bought the team or invested in the team, but he didn't really like deserve the seat in my opinion. And then the next season, like Russia invades Ukraine, and I feel like Gunther was just like looking for an excuse to drop him, and like dropped him so quick. And I just thought, because I think on the Netflix show, they have him saying, like, I'm done with Russians or something like that. And I was like, what the heck? But I don't know. I was like, yeah, he was just waiting for an excuse to drop him. But
he had some pretty bad, or at least that I know of, he had like one essay allegation against him.
Oh. And you know what? He gave me those vibes.
He was just a little privileged kid who never had any consequences.
Mm-hmm.
What is he, a pay? What do they call them? Pay drivers? Where they only get the seat because they have such big financial backing.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they were glad to be rid of him. So what are you looking forward to in the coming season?
Well, obviously, like I've said before, if I ever
Have you ever had a dream?
Yes. If I ever find someone that's Mexican and a thing that I'm liking, I will always support them. So I'm really excited that Checo's back, and I'm really excited to see how Cadillac does. Because Bottas is back, too.
I am super excited for Cadillac. And they have good merch. Like, their merch is actually pretty cute.
Their merch is really cute. And it's targeted towards, like, women a little bit.
Literally. And it's so... But okay, the one thing I have with merch is the expensiveness. It's very pricey. So I guess I'll have a Target Formula One shirt.
No, in a future episode, we should start ranking the merch.
Ooh, yes, we should. Because, okay, it's not Formula One, but I went to IndyCar, and I went to just look at their merch. Why was it so expensive?
I was in Vegas, and I went to a store that had all these Formula One stuff, and I'm like, oh my god, these are so cute, and I picked up a Red Bull hat, just like a regular Red Bull hat. It was $80. I'm not paying $80 for a Red Bull baseball cap.
You could get something cuter on Etsy.
Literally, and I can have, like, custom made.
Exactly. Ugh. Greedy.
They are greedy. How much more money do they need?
No, literally.
I blame...
Billionaire Boys Club.
I blame Mohammed Sulayem, whatever his name is.
Who's that?
The president.
Of F1?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, F you. Had to throw that in there somewhere.
But yes, I think that's what
I've been waiting.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. Oh god. Yes, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm excited to see how Cadillac does. I'm excited to see how Checo and Bottas do. I'm ready. I'm ready for the races.
I'm very excited to see what Checo and Bottas do.
Yes.
I'm glad they're both back.
Mm-hmm.
Together?
Yeah, they're in the same team.
Mm-hmm.
I had, in my Delulu-ness, I thought maybe Danny Rick would be back. But he's 100% done with Formula One, I think. Yeah.
But can I say that both Checo and Bottas are all like they're both really good drivers, and they've both been like runner-up for the Drivers' Championships. What are we going to see with two number twos?
Ooh.
And not two number twos in like a bad way, but like they've always been behind the champion. What are we going to see out of them? Who's going to be on top?
Ooh,
I'm excited.
They're going to battle it out with each other?
Yes.
I'm not super familiar with Bottas and his driving, but Checo's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. But then I also feel like this could be another episode too, but I feel like they're going to see how the races go, and then they'll choose which driver they want to lead.
And I think they've both proven that they're okay being that second seat if they know that their teammate has the chance at the championship.
I would hope so, now that they're both older.
Is any driver okay with that, or do they kind of just resign to it?
I mean, I think they resign to it. Like, they obviously, like, there were episodes where I feel like I saw it more from Bottas, where he was like a little like, really, like, you want me to throw the race to him or whatever, but he did it. And same with Checo, when he knew that Max was like fighting for that championship. He was a really good team player. So I'm excited to see what they do. But what I'm the most excited about this season is this would be my first season actually following and watching Formula One. So that's what I'm excited about actually watching a race. And yeah, like getting caught up to speed. That's why I'm trying to like binge watch Drive
How
to
many
Survive.
more seasons do you have left?
I think there's 7 seasons and the new one's about to
nice.
drop.
Okay.
So
Ooh, we should have a
watch party. Yeah, so I'm
I need to catch up first.
actively trying to catch up so that I can feel like I'm up to date with the history, because I really am interested in the history. And yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay. I guess what I'm looking forward to is everyone is a new season. I'm excited to see what everyone's going to do. I want to see I'm rooting for Max. If I'm going to pick a champion and someone who has the chance to be the champion, I'm rooting for Max. I'm also excited for Lewis. I've heard like the testing in Ferrari's not bad. I didn't fully watch it though. So I'm excited for him. Maybe I want another championship out of him realistically. I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Everyone's talking about like age and stuff because Fernando Alonso hasn't had a championship before.
God.
I mean, after his fourth championship.
I'm like, if he can come back, Daniel Ricciardo can come back.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
How hard is that to come back though? Like, is that something you have to deal with internally, like a big ego death? You know, it's like, okay, so when this is not nearly the same, but in my old job, I got laid off and I was like desperately looking for another job. And then they called me and they said, hey, we were wondering if you wanted to come back through a temp agency. Which was, okay, you're going to hire me back through a temp agency. Why not just hire me back in like a permanent position? But I came back because I needed a job. And it was like super embarrassing to me. And I had to like deal with that. But, you know, I was only there for like a couple months before I got a different job. And I just said later. But like, how would you feel going back to a job that like treated you that way?
I feel like it's different though, because there's only one Formula One. Like, you were coming back to a job where there are a dime a dozen. And yeah, it was probably embarrassing coming back to that company, but you knew you had options. And when you're a Formula One driver, you don't have those options. Like, that's it. So it's probably like, this is my chance to like be in it again. Probably beats out the embarrassing part of.
But I do think they have options because there's different races.
Where does everyone go to after Formula One? They all go to IndyCar?
Is it IndyCar? But IndyCar is really good. I went to their race in Luna Seca. Luna Seca.
Yeah, they all go, like, a lot of Formula One drivers, like, go do, like, I think it's IndyCar. I think that's where Grosjean is right now.
But is
he?
One?
No, I don't think Grosjean's in. I would have recognized his name.
I saw him that when they had that first Miami Grand Prix, he was there. And I was like, why was he there?
What's, there's another driver who was doing some type of race in America, but I forgot his name. Damn it. He was a little blonde one.
Who?
They're all blonde. He's a little blonde driver. He was really nice. And he was around the time when Grosjean was a driver too.
Little blonde driver.
Like Magnussen?
Oh!
Was it Magnussen?
Was he young or old?
The one that was driving with him?
Younger-ish.
Blonde.
American?
I think he's Dutch.
He was very blonde.
I think he's Dutch.
Look him up.
Young Dutch driver.
I think he's the one that
he was
drove
like in
for
his
the
30s.
American team.
He drove in. I don't know who he drove for, but he went to America and was driving for.
The one that told that other driver suck my balls.
It was like in some dirt.
That's
dirt
Magnussen.
driving. Is it Magnussen?
Yeah.
Well, Max Verstappen is Dutch.
I don't know if he was Dutch. He might have been German.
What season was he in?
I don't know.
Who did he drive with?
I don't remember.
Did you make it up?
No, I know. Look up Magnussen. It might be Magnussen. But yes, he drove in America for a little bit, and then he came back to Formula One.
Oh.
I think you're thinking, because, him,
yes,
right?
Magnussen.
Yeah. Oh my god, he's 33?
Danish.
Oof.
He's not Dutch, he's Danish.
Oh, that's stress.
Okay, now, he didn't look like that before. Yeah.
What was the point of this?
If he's driving in America, it might be the American son.
A lot of Okay, the point was that a lot of Formula One drivers go to IndyCar after Formula One.
Okay, but it's
But
not
I don't know
Formula
what-
One, is it?
But IndyCar's
No.
huge in America.
Okay.
In America.
But maybe their pride is keeping them from like coming back. Although a lot of them did come back, like Magnussen and Nico.
So what's Daniel Ricciardo doing now?
I know he has like a clothing line, and he's got Ashante, his drink. I don't know if it's actually alcoholic or non-alcoholic. I don't remember.
Whatever the Australians do, I don't know.
Maybe he's just taking a mental health break.
He should do an alcohol where the bottle is a boot. Or shoe.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my god, he should like do some kind of Texas thing. I'd buy it.
So do you have any predictions for the coming season?
No.
Predictions. I think my delusional predictions are that Lewis Hamilton is going to be up there, if not winning a championship. He might be runner-up.
For me, I don't know if I have a prediction. I want to see like the first few races, and then I feel like I could have a prediction. But right now, I'm just like, well, I'm excited.
Or my other Delulu prediction. Well, it's not very Delulu. My other prediction would be that Piastri would be champion.
Piastri.
Oscar Piastri.
Oh, I was like, who? I
Pastrami?
I keep thinking like Piastri, Gasly, and then I combined Pierre and Gasly. Okay, anyway. So I was like, Pierre?
Okay.
Did you have your predictions? Oh.
I have 0 predictions because, again, I'm not fully caught up on... I've been trying not to look things up until I'm caught up on the show. So, like, I don't even know who won last year. So,
You don't know who won?
No.
You don't know who
Don't
won?
tell me. Don't tell me until I get there. Don't tell me.
You're not going to get there until
The new season
comes
drops.
out.
Okay, well, then
It
I
might
guess
not
I'll
even
look
be
it
with
up.
us.
But don't tell me. Just don't tell me.
You don't want us to tell you right now?
No.
To get your reaction?
Yes.
Who do you think won last
Yeah,
year? Who do you think won last
Give
year?
me a clue. Is it someone I would have predicted to win?
I don't know who you would have predicted
Yeah.
to win. Who do you think would have
Well,
won?
I think the ones that have won the most recently have been Lewis and Max, right?
So you
but I
think
know
it
it
was one
wasn't
of them?
Lewis
Okay.
because he joined Ferrari, right? And
yes.
hasn't won. Okay.
So just give us a prediction of who you think won.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it someone I would have predicted like Max or someone I wouldn't have? Ooh, is it
That's
Norris?
what we're
Is
telling
it
you
Norris?
to do.
Yes, it is Norris.
It's
Okay.
Norris.
Norris.
Okay. Yeah, I knew that.
Relax. You're making the mic peak.
Sorry.
You're supposed to practice your rich laugh.
Yeah, practice your rich laugh.
Sorry, I have an ugly laugh apparently.
When I was in... Oh, Lord.
That's an evil laugh. That was my evil villain laugh. Why does it have to be so ugly? But
We have the Mexican laugh.
what's
We
the
do.
Mexican laugh.
Just big and loud.
Yes.
Oh.
Or is that just...
Because we're big and loud.
We're just loud, happy people.
Is it just a big back laugh?
Well, we are big backed.
We're a big back.
Not because we're chunks, but
Dude,
we just
okay.
got naturally big backs.
I've been... a lot of Mexican food, like Mexican street treats, have been on my FYP, and my mouth is watering every single night. And I want to go to Mexico. I want to go to Mexico so bad.
Me too. I want an elote in vaso
You know what I saw?
from Mexico.
I saw it was like a sundae, but with like a Mexican style sundae. So instead of a banana, it was like
Gansito.
cucumber, and then it was sorbet on top,
Ooh.
like different flavors of sorbet, and then they topped it off with like
Chamoy.
chamoy and
Tajín.
tahini, and I
What
think
else?
a little bit and a little bit of lime. Dude, it looks so good. We should totally do that.
Oh my god, that sounds...
we should.
I don't know,
bomb.
and I think I looked it up because it was like an ad. It was like sent to that in my feed. So and it wasn't local, so I was like, damn it, I'm gonna have to either make it for myself or find someone that does it.
I went through a phase where I was making tostilocos. I was making tostilocos like every single day.
Oh my god.
Every day, girl.
Yes,
Your
because
heartburn.
for like a week, because I bought the cueritos and I bought the chips and I bought like the peanuts. I bought everything, and it was so good. I probably gained like 10 pounds in that week, but
How's
it
your
was worth
stomach
it.
lining doing?
So I mean, good. I mean, I don't have GERD.
I mean, for a while, I was doing the limon hot Cheetos with limon and chile.
I like that the movie theater now has little tapatio packets.
Mine got rid of it.
Yeah, they did get rid of it. Even though the majority of people that go there are Hispanic.
I know.
Are you serious?
Yep. It was so
would they
good.
do that?
I got to bring my own bottle now.
It's racially charged.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
They don't want us. Just kidding.
They don't want our business then.
Although Latinos are the ones that love horror movies.
Are they? I know so many Latinos that are like, I'm too scared.
Maybe it's...
I don't know. I feel like
Speaking
I don't
of-
see a lot. I'm not too scared.
The
Girl,
movie reviewer
you
I
don't
watched
even-
says Latinos are a
you
big
don't even
demographic in
come-
horror movies.
Watching horror. And they don't have us in the horror movies.
Except for that ballerina one. The vampire ballerina, remember?
With Melissa Barrera.
Oh, I love that one. That one was good. That was good.
It was so funny. Okay,
Okay,
we're
but that
getting
was
off topic.
scary. Okay.
All right, so we talked about predictions for the coming season, but speaking of predictions...
Yes, I think we should talk about... Because Gato was saying that Eve was talking about Lewis Hamilton. But who is he dating right now?
Lewis Hamilton has been rumored to be dating none other than Kim Kardashian, the sucker of souls.
Oh my gosh.
Allegedly.
Well, do you guys think the rumors are true?
Well, okay. So the Kardashians have there's like this big rumor. I think it started like last year on TikTok where they were saying that the Kardashian great grandmother made a deal with some witches that
Girl.
yes, no, I'm serious. that she wanted her bloodline to be like famous and successful. And the witches said okay, but with like one caveat, because of course when you make a wish there's always a catch, right? Mm-hmm. The catch was that they were gonna have success, but they'd have no talent. Like they'd have no talent, no intelligence, no like no luck in love or something like that.
Well, how many times have they been married, divorced?
More than J-Lo?
Yes, and then there's
Different
another
baby daddies.
rumor that they literally, that's why I said sucker of souls, because there's another rumor that they like take the life force or
Succubus?
yes, a succubus. Yes, exactly. I couldn't think of the word. There is another rumor that they are succubi. Because if you think about it, like Khloe Kardashian had Lamar Odom, and like he almost died of a drug overdose. She dated that other basketball player who now is infamous. Like nobody cares about him. I don't even remember his name.
Me either.
Kim Kardashian married that one guy for like 72 days, and now he's poof gone. She also dated a football player. I think it was Reggie Bush. And once they broke up, like he started getting all these like injuries, and like he was in the
Kardashian curse.
Yes, he was in the Hall of Fame, but now he's gone. So,
And Kanye West, girl.
Okay, but Kanye West was already crazy to begin with.
Was he?
I think he's always been a little eccentric, but
I think he went off the rails once his mom died.
maybe there was like no one there to ground him. And I don't see Kim Kardashian as being like a grounding, supportive force. She seems just like someone who's like very driven. It's like you got to get over it, because she's had a lot of stuff happen to her, and you just got to get over it and keep going. Mm-hmm. So I don't think having a not very sympathetic partner,
like she's not going to be your mom.
Yeah, she's not going to be his mom.
Mm-hmm. Good for her.
But also, I just want to say I do not support Kanye West.
Well, duh.
He's crazy.
That's a given.
I know, but I was just saying, because I was like, he went off the rails once his mom died. But
oh, yeah, you felt like that was,
and that's another thing. Like you can't
quickly.
make an excuse for all these men. Like, did they become losers after dating them,
or did they just
were they
pick
always
losers?
Yeah. Do they pick losers, or were they always losers?
Interesting.
But anyway, back to Lewis Hamilton dating Kim Kardashian. Do we think Lewis Hamilton is gonna go off the rails now that he's dating Kim Kardashian?
Well, I saw someone post somewhere that whenever he joins a new team, he wins a championship in his second year. So they were like, maybe this is his year. And then somebody else said that maybe the Kardashian curse will cancel out the Ferrari curse. So...
Two negatives make a positive.
Okay, but I do want to talk about his string of women.
He has had a questionable dating history.
Yes.
So he dated Nicole Schwarzenegger, who was in the Pussycat Dolls, and she is now, I think...
That's not her last name. Scherzinger.
Okay.
I was gonna say that. To me, Toto sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, they're Austrian, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah.
So he dated her, and I think now she's a Trumpy, or maybe she's always been a Trumpy. And he dated Nicki Minaj, not for very long, I don't think. She made a. Why do you say ew?
Because, like, of her recent controversy.
Exactly. And now she's a Trumpy.
But it's not even recent. Not just, like, not she's a Trumpy now, but she's always been, like, a pedophile apologist.
Oh, yeah, her husband.
years.
And her brother? Or was it always just her
it was
partner?
her brother. Oh, I don't know.
I think it's both her brother and her partner.
But, I mean, that was a while ago. How long ago
Disgusting.
did they date?
A long time ago.
2018, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah. But then, and now he's dating Kim Kardashian, who is also, I don't think she's publicly a Trump supporter, but she hangs out with the Trumps, like Ivanka, and she...
Wait, who is that?
Kim Kardashian. She hangs out with all of them.
Oh.
And she also is like, she like was promoting Elon Musk's robot for a while. If anything, she's an opportunist. But if Lewis Hamilton has all of these like high morals and he's an advocate for all these things and like BLM and all this stuff, why is he dating all these people who have like no moral compass? Yes.
Yeah. Good question.
But that kind of brings in the topic of white drivers. Because I think, yes, I don't agree with him dating Kim Kardashian because I don't like the Kardashians and I think they're very problematic and they profit off of black people. And I'm like, well, now she's dating. Well,
Now one more person she's going to profit off of.
Yes, exactly. But I'm at the same time, I'm like, how many white drivers have dated problematic people and nobody has said anything about them?
So, like, we're holding him to a higher standard.
Yes.
Okay, so we are holding Lewis Hamilton to a higher standard, but at the same time, he also holds himself to a higher standard. Probably because, yes, he had to try harder than everybody else, but he's out there saying, advocating for the drivers, advocating for all of these things that the people he has dated don't care about whatsoever. So he also holds himself to a very high standard. So is it wrong for us to judge him for dating someone so problematic? I don't think so. And plus, when you're in the public eye like that, you're going to be judged regardless of what you do.
Right.
I just feel like in general, like, this is a very privileged group. Mm-hmm. So to me, it's not very surprising if some of them are problematic themselves or dating problematic people.
So I know Lando Norris has dated a problematic person.
Yes. So this is all alleged from what I've seen on the internet. But obviously, you can't trust everything on the internet. But from what I've heard, his current partner, who is a model and actress, was dating a very famous football player, soccer player.
Mm-hmm. Football is life. I haven't seen Ted Lasso?
No.
Oh, you're missing out.
She was dating a very famous football player. And allegedly she cheated on him about 3 times or a few times. And then I don't know if he's cheated back. I'm not sure. I don't remember all the details. But she posted his dick pic on Instagram for all of her followers.
Oh, no.
Did he sue her?
I don't know.
I would have sued.
I would have sued too. And then apparently she ended up liking some really racist tweets.
Oh, no. The internet is forever, people.
Yes. And so that's why I'm at the same, I'm like, why do we hold up Lewis to a higher standard? But then you brought up a great point that these people are privileged and...
So
I feel like a lot of these drivers are going off of looks.
Okay.
Yes.
A
If
lot
you
of
look at
them-
their girlfriends, they all look very similar.
They all do look very similar, like
Yes.
tall, skinny, blonde models.
Yes.
But again, are all of these other drivers holding themselves up to a certain standard? None of them have really said that they're a good person or try to what is that word? Posture? Mm-hmm. Or act like they're better than anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying Lewis Hamilton has done that, but he's very outspoken about a lot of things. And all these other drivers are just kind of like, they don't even say anything. They don't say anything political. They don't say anything about what's going on within the teams. Like when Christian Horner got accused of SA in the team or harassment, a lot of the drivers were like, I'm not here to talk about that. And even Daniel Ricciardo was like, it's just noise. Like even
Speaking of noise.
Even Daniel Ricciardo was like, it's just noise, which I was a little disappointed about, because Lewis Hamilton did say, like, I think we should hear everybody out. We should hear what she has to say, and we should, whatever. He was basically saying, like, we can't
being the
dismiss
one ally.
it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was the one person who actually said something about it.
But I also, I guess to play devil's advocate, I don't know if I'm saying that, the meaning, okay, anyway. Why do we expect the only black man to be an activist? Why don't we put more pressure?
I don't think anyone's expecting it. I think he presented himself that way.
Yes, he is taking it upon himself to be the voice.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, maybe he did speak out about a few things, and now everyone kind of just expects him to speak about everything.
Probably because he's now, again, I don't know if it's been confirmed, but now he's dating someone who is like the opposite of everything he has done. And I know she works with jail activism, but again, is she just doing that because she wants to, like, look like she cares?
I don't know. I get the impression that she actually does care, and because she specifically helps women in prison who, I think one of the cases was a young woman who I think killed her it was either her pimp or someone who was, like, paying to have sex with her.
Innocent.
So she, so, like, in some ways, and she was underage, I think. So in some ways she was a victim, but also in jail for killing the person that was abusing her.
Abuser,
yeah. And I think those are the kinds of cases that she helps.
Okay.
So I think that's genuine.
I think, yeah, okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah.
But, I mean...
But still, I mean, there is no ethical billionaire.
No, there is no ethical billionaire.
That is true.
So I guess we'll find out if the Kardashian curse is real. It hasn't happened to Timothée Chalamet yet, but maybe because she's not a Kardashian. But it did happen to Tyga.
Was he dating Kylie?
Mm-hmm. They dated for a long time. That was her King Kylie era.
Wait, which one of them dated Jaden Smith?
Kylie.
Oh.
Yeah, but
did
not
anything
very
happen
long.
to him?
No.
When they came out of the movie theater?
The white thing.
For her foundation. Before they tanned.
Before they, blackfished.
Well, I guess those... so, let's summarize. What are our predictions? Is the curse real?
Okay, so I am not going to say anything about the curse because maybe these men were just destined to be losers anyway. But I'm going to go with hopefully not.
Okay. So are you predicting a successful season for Ferrari?
I get my hopes up. Charles has had his hopes up for years now.
Okay.
So...
Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, Charles Leclerc.
Anyway, yeah. He's been crying about not winning. And
He's got a long contract.
Wanna...
He's got a 10-year contract. Hold on, let me double check that.
So is he stuck?
Oh, that's why he hasn't been able to leave.
How long
I was wondering. Maybe probably stuck.
How long is Charles Leclerc's Ferrari contract?
She was going to say, I can't help you with that.
Okay, so it's a long-time, multi-year deal, and it's reported to run to the end of 2029.
His prime. He's going to look back one day and said, I gave you my best years.
He should have left a long time ago. I'm sure a lot of teams would have helped him pay to break the contract.
I think he just likes being in Ferrari.
Le gusta la mala vida.
And playing...
Dang.
I know, everyone sympathizes with him.
He's got an excuse. Well, I'm just looking forward to the season. and talking more about Formula One. I think that's a wrap for us today. And until next time, Grid Girls out.
Grid Girls out.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in to the first episode of the Grid Girls podcast. Tune in next time as we discuss the basics of Formula One. It's going to be the 101 of F1. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok at the Grid Girls F1 and on Instagram at the Grid Girls podcast. See you next time.